Welcome to SEO Chess. In chess, sometimes you have positions where looking at the strategic concepts would be a waste of time, especially when there's contact and the threats of mate. And this position is a very good example of that. There's so much contact of pieces in this position that if you tried to play moves on general principles, let's say for instance played the move like e5 as black here, you would run into problems after, let's say, take. This is unnecessarily very dangerous. I mean, there's a lot of threats against the king side, and whatever material you would have gained, you probably end up losing it and more. So that's why in this position, black correctly played the much more concrete knight takes on b2. With this move, his idea is that if you take king takes b2, is going to follow with a knight to a4 check. Now he's calling the shots, and now if you go king to, let's say, c1, he's got knight to c3. This is why, just a move behind, this is why this check, if you answer it with a move like this, is game over. So that's why he goes to c1, sorry, after knight b2, king b2, knight check, king c1, and now after knight c3 with the fork and so on, and queen d3, e5, threatening moves like e4. He's coming with there's so many threats here for black that is good. That's why in the game you find that after knight takes b2, white didn't even bother retaking the knight. Instead, he went forward with his own offensive by taking on e6. And when you look at the game, this was Anand playing technique. Anand for the whole game took about 30 to 35 minutes because he understood that, let's say, black continues take on d1, he would continue with check, and after king takes, rook takes d1, you can see the exposed position of the king, and if he tries knight e4, bishop takes on e4, pawn takes on e4. Again, there's nothing much to evaluate here except you need to attack and open up your attack against the black king. And here after queen c4 check, it's quite clear that white has got a winning position with a very direct attack. So the lesson from this position is that sometimes in positions where there is contact, you just need to calculate with brute force how you are going to conclude the game.